COV over $100,000.
This simple message that I received from a co-broke agent is the reason why I'm doing this video. So the question is, how high should you pay for cash over valuation? Now, before we discuss about how high you should pay for cash over valuation, we should first understand what is a property's valuation. And if you take a look at one of the articles from 99.co, it states that a valuation is basically an estimation of how much a property is worth based on the average price of properties bought and sold around the same area. And you can obtain these estimated valuation price from the banks or look through past transacted prices. So once the property's valuation price is established, any upwards price difference between the valuation price and the owner's selling price will have to be paid by cash. And this price difference is commonly known as cash over valuation. So here comes the golden question. How high should you pay for this amount? And buyers need to understand that cash over valuation amount solely depends on one key factor: the seller's expectation. Every seller has different price expectations based on the conditions of their property. For example, the location of the property, renovation done, level and facing of the unit, and to a certain extent, some sellers may even put a higher selling price based on their emotional attachment to the property. As buyers, you have no control over this factor. But what buyers can do is to make a detailed price analysis comparison between shortlisted units. Take for example, someone is selling an apple for $5 to you. Is it cheap or expensive? And it would be very difficult for you to give an answer because there's nothing for you to make a comparison with. What if another person now sells a bigger apple for just $3? And this time, your answer will be obvious. The $5 apple is expensive because there's a form of comparison to understand which is more worth to buy. And this comparison method works exactly the same for properties. Let's say a buyer has shortlisted two units that are for sale. Both units are situated in the same location with the same conditions. The only difference is that one unit is in its original state while the other is fully renovated. The unit with the original condition is selling at the valuation price of $500,000, while the other renovated unit is asking for $550,000 with $50,000 cash over valuation. With this price analysis comparison, a buyer would be able to understand if it is worth paying $50,000 COV for the renovated unit, or he may just need to spend $20,000 on renovation for the original condition unit. From this simple illustration, you will understand that using a price analysis comparison between shortlisted units, a buyer will be able to determine how high should he pay for cash over valuation. A price analysis comparison between shortlisted units should also include other factors like the location of the property, condition of the place, the level and facing of the unit, and even the consideration of your future neighbours. So it's a judgment call from the buyers based on the comparison between shortlisted units. So how high should you pay for cash over valuation? I'll let you decide. Gainer Lim from Property Made Simple. If you like this video, remember to like, share and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.